Hi everybody, welcome to this week's Shimelle's Stretcher Sketch. So this is the sketch we have for this week. So the way the sketch is put together, it is three 3x4 photos, a sideways title, lots of layers, and then three places of embellishment. And there's also some mist on the background. First thing I'm doing to change it up is my photo is 4x8. So I have a long skinny photo. We're going to use that one. My title is not going to go on the side. My title is going to go down here in this open space on my layout. I don't think I'm going to do the mist either, but I'm not really 100% sold on that. What I am going to do is I'm going to make this my very last layout with my August Best of Both Worlds kit. So I'm pretty happy with all the layouts that I was able to finish with this. I was happy because I really used I used the Pink Fresh products and things like that. You guys know that I tend to scrapbook exclusively within a collection, so it was kind of fun to have a kit that was all different kinds of papers and pattern mixed up. And I do have the September kit that I can kind of get into. Whether I get into that this month or probably November. But yeah, the kit was fun to work with, so we'll see how it goes. But okay, let's get started and see how this works. In the end, I decided I did want to use white cardstock and some mist. So I grabbed two Shimmer's colors. One is Mama Sings the Blues, and one is Glorious Days. I grabbed my big round brush so I could get some really big, lovely splatters. And I'm gonna liberally splatter the top left and the bottom right using both of these mists. And I'm going to use the big brush. I just washed the brush in between, washed the brush in between, and now I'm going to go ahead and get some big splatters. Now, because I did put some really big gold splatters on this, it took a while for it to dry. So I set it off to dry, and then I thought, you know what? My journaling and the layers behind my photo are all like one piece, right? They're all going to be all connected. So we might as well just go ahead and start layering up the photo. So I'm going to start with this blue paper. And then I'm going to take the rest of the scraps that I have of this kind of scalloped paper. The other side is the text print, but I decided I really just wanted this scalloped paper. I think of the two designs, I preferred this scallop because that's the one I tended to go for the most while I was creating with this collection. So I'm going to go ahead and add that scalloped piece. Then I'm going to add the yellow that I still have left. So you can see me there just kind of making sure that everything's going to fit. And in the end, I wanted more of the yellow to peek through. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a bit more off the bottom of that scalloped paper. And then I can just go ahead and layer the yellow behind it really nicely. And I do really like how that turned out. So the last little bits of this collection or this kit, I probably will use on Traveler's Notebook pages. I am part of the Scrap Happy group now. So I am going to participate in my first load in October, which is one layout a day. And I've decided that in an effort to actually complete this, because let me tell you, I'm someone that if anything requires a commitment of more than a day, I will probably not finish it. So true. I'm really bad at that. Like the 30-day coloring challenge or a 30-day selfie challenge. I've tried them all. Never mind. Doesn't work. But we'll see how load goes. We'll see how it goes. I have faith I can do this. I'm prepared. Anyway, my plan is to use lots of these little kits that are almost completely finished, and I have prepped a couple of Traveler's Notebooks with photos that I would like to complete. So I'm hoping that I can just get up every morning, check out the prompt, do a traveler's notebook spread, and then post it, and then continue on with the rest of my responsibilities and obligations for my YouTube channel and stuff. So I added a branding strip down the side, and then I went ahead and added fishtail banners on the top and the bottom. And then I also decided on this little cut apart. I liked the blue, and I also wanted to use it to add some journaling, because I do have some journaling. I'm going to pop my title right here in the bottom right of my spread, or of my photo. I love how this photo turned out on the 12 by 12 layout. It worked so well, and I was so happy with it. How this whole layout turned out I'm super happy with it. So I'm going to go ahead, add my journaling, and someone's going to comment, I am not going to share my traveler's notebook spreads in the sense that I'm not going to do process videos, but I will have flip throughs if I actually do manage to finish any of them during load. But I'm just going to do a flip through. So I'm going to go ahead here, add what turns out to be my photo, all the layers, and the journaling, and the title, and my layout. My base paper is still wet. I really did put big droplets on this page. So my layout is still wet. I'm going to go around with just a dry paper towel, and I'm going to kind of sop up the extra mist that kind of fell everywhere. And now I have these 2 sticker sheets, and I'm going to choose to use all of the floral clusters, all the real colorful floral clusters that are on this Picnic in the Park set. So I'm going to use all those floral clusters, all the little glittery stickers, and save the Bloom Street ones for later. I ended up, as I worked through this collection, I really didn't use a ton of the Bloom Street sticker book. There's still quite a bit there. There's still quite a bit on both the sticker books. So I still definitely have enough embellishments left for a couple more layouts, especially if I'm working in Traveler's Notebooks layouts. So all of these florals are mostly going to get popped up with lots of foam tape for lots of dimension. I'm going to nestle them around my journaling, and I'm going to add them for little pops of color. I just think this turned out so good. I really, really am happy with how this layout turned out. So I'm going to tuck in this other floral piece underneath. I also really love my picture choice, and that I chose to go with one large 4x8 photo instead of the three 3x4 photos. I just think it provides such a unique sized photo on a 12 by 12 layout, and I really like how this turned out. I mostly get 4x8 pictures developed for my Traveler's Notebooks, not for my regular scrapbooking, but I really love this. So layouts that or photos I take that really work for this long and skinny type of a photograph, I am totally doing that again. That is so happening. I also thought it'd be really, really cool to have one that was maybe sized 4x8, but have it be a portrait instead of a horizontal. I feel like that would be, or a horizontal instead of a portrait. I feel like a landscape. I think that would be a really, really cool way to do a scrapbook layout as well. So I'm just picking off all the little pop dots. So many pop. I don't like all the little pop dots with all the little backer paper. It's such a chore, but it looks so good in the end, right? So each of these clusters is also getting the last of the Doodlebug sprinkles. This was a product that was in this kit that I never would have bought for myself. And I loved them so much. And I feel like I need to now go and get every color they make in these little sprinkles because they're so much fun. I don't think that they need extra glue, but I'm so used to gluing down sequins, and I'm so used to things falling, enamel dots falling off of my pages, that it was second nature just to add a bit of glue on the back of them. So no big deal. And that's just my Nouveau Deluxe adhesive that I use for everything. And that's where we're going to call this layout done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your week. I hope the beginning's been as good as I hope the beginning's been well for everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I have a lovely scrapbooking unboxing for you tomorrow, or a scrapbooking haul video that will be up at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. See you then. Bye.